What's a fund? What's a credit score? What's my credit score? ISAs, pensions, the Bank of England. What exactly do they do? If you also, like me, literally have no idea, then this is the podcast for you. Welcome to SKINT. I'm Connie, and I'm joined by my good friend Mik Bates, who's got over 45 years experience within financial services, and he will help us decode, explain everything financial. Listen, learn, and laugh along the way. And by the way, this is not financial advice. Welcome to SKINT.
Platforms.
Really more of a stiletto woman, I have to say, but yes.
Platforms. let's talk about money. Fund platforms, investment platforms.
Do we have to? No, I'm joking. This is why we're here. Fund platforms.
Otherwise known as investment platforms, whether people have heard of things like Hargreaves Lansdown or Interactive Investor or AJ Bell. There are a number of others. I don't want to sort of... I'll be accused of leaving some out, and I've left a lot out because they've grown over the last few years. In the old days, when I was young, if you wanted to buy shares, you had to find a stockbroker and you get them to buy your shares, and you got a certificate.
Oh, cool!
Which proved your ownership of it.
I love that.
And the way you dealt them was different. What fund platforms do, or investment platforms, is more accurate because it's not just funds. You can buy stocks and shares on them as well.
Okay.
They make it much easier.
Right.
Do you do online banking, online shopping?
I do. Well, have we met? Of course I do online shopping.
Yeah. I mean, if things like your food shop.
Yeah, I love my Ocado order.
Yeah, exactly.
I've got it down pat.
And you put things in the trolley.
Yep.
And you get to the end.
Yeah.
And you pay for it.
Yep.
And okay.
And I choose my delivery time.
Unlike Ocado, you don't have a delivery time. You don't get delivered to your house because there are no certificates anymore.
Oh.
It's all just recorded. It's all recorded, and you can go in there. You can log into your account, and you can see what it's worth. You see how many shares you got, or what you got in funds.
Cool.
Any time of day or night.
So is it kind of like my Ocado shop? So I can go on and I can pick. Ooh, I like the look of this Elgin fund. I'm going to add it to my basket. So it is literally like you see them all there.
Yeah.
And you can pick them all. There's like an active session.
And all of them have recommendations of starter portolios, or so they're very helpful.
That's good to know.
And they make it not only easier but quicker to actually deal in stuff. Obviously, the downside is if it's so easy to buy and sell, then some people, if they go down, if your investment loses £10, £20, some people panic and sell them. Don't.
Why?
The best thing about investing is inertia. If you see it go down in value, leave it. Unless you really, really, really need the money now.
Yep.
Leave it.
Invest for the long term.
Because in the long term, they go up in value.
Yep.
Not necessarily individual stocks. Obviously, some companies go bust. Some companies do worse. But if you buy funds, and I'd recommend for a beginner investor, stick to funds.
Right.
Because you leave it to either a professional investor, a fund manager, or you leave it to a passive fund. Yeah. We've done them, haven't we?
Oh, we do have.
To pick all the funds in an index, all the companies in an index, and create a fund out of them. Yep. So if one of them goes bust, the one you choose goes bust. If you bought one share, you lose everything. Right. If one company out of 100 in a fund goes bust, you might not even notice. But fund platforms, investment platforms, they're very accessible ways. And there are lots of different charging structures. This is the other thing about investment platforms. Most of them charge a percentage fee for holding your investments. Oh, okay. Some charge more than others. So the important thing is find out which is the best for you, depending on how much you want to invest, depending on whether you're investing in funds or individual stocks, because they have different charging structures for buying and selling them. Okay. There are some that actually have flat fee. Ooh. So obviously, if you have a flat fee, it's much better the bigger your portfolio, because it becomes a smaller percentage of it. So if you're paying 20 quid a month to have £1,000, that's quite a lot. If you're paying 20 quid a month to have a portfolio of £20,000, that's not quite so much. Whereas if you're paying 0.25% or 0.3% or 0.4%, then obviously the bigger the portfolio gets, the more you pay.
So hang on, do they have like a little blurb?
There are
Because when you go on Ocado, you can say these bananas are from blah 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 blah.
every platform. As soon as you go onto it, before you even think about investing, and if you go and can check out the platform, there will be a section on their fees. They have to disclose them.
Okay.
And they tell you what it costs to trade,
Okay.
either buying and selling funds or shares, how much it costs to hold your portfolio on them.
Right.
All of them allow you to have your money in an ISA. They'll all look after the ISA for you. They'll all allow, if you have a self-invested personal pension, a SIP, they all do that as well. Some of them are more restricted in what sort of investments you can have on them. Funds and investment trusts, maybe. Some have direct equities. Some allow you to hold corporate bonds. So they all have different tweaks to them. And there are apps out there. There are sites that help you choose which platform based on you put in how much your investment is, what your time horizon is, what sort of things you want to invest in, and they'll tell you which ones are the best. Not
the best
from a financial point of view, the cheapest.
But they get the little blurb, yes, and it's user friendly and it's quite.
They're all user friendly. Some are more user friendly than others. Some invest an awful lot more in technology and make it really, really user friendly. Some just take a little bit of getting used to.
Yeah, because I don't know, some websites that I go on is not that user friendly. But I'm comparing it to my Ocado shop. But I don't want them all to come after me.
Yeah, but generally speaking, I mean, obviously, what they want is to make it as easy as possible.
Okay.
And it's an awful lot easier than when I started working.
How long does it take me to set up an account? And what do I need? Do I need like my passport?
I can't remember when I opened mine. You need things like your national insurance number.
Yeah, got that.
You need some sort of ID, probably.
Yeah, got mine.
You need your bank account number because obviously you need to putting money into it and taking money out. So
I know that.
Obviously, you can't buy anything until you put money into your account.
I'm not that thick.
Well, it's not like it's not like Ocado where you buy everything and then pay at the end. You have to have the money in first.
You can't pay at the end.
You have to have money in there first.
Oh right, yeah. Sorry, that is actually a valid point.
It won't let you buy a fund or shares unless there's money in your account to pay for it.
So I put money in. Right, okay. So I'm good to go. Got my national insurance. Got my card. Got my ID. Got to put money in first. Then I can just go on and pick some.
And you can buy your you can open an ISA. And you can put your money in, and then you buy funds or shares or whatever you want in your ISA.
Yep.
And then whenever you want to, you can just go into your account. They're all pretty secure. They're all very secure.
Right.
And you go in there and you can check the value of it day to day. Don't recommend that because you're more likely to panic if it's suddenly down from yesterday. But as long as you are disciplined and don't panic, and you know that the money in there is only there for the long term.
Yeah, I don't look at it.
And this is in cash, of course.
I don't look at it because that would really stress me out. But because I know I need to take risks, and I know I need to. But if I looked at it every day, I think I'd have like a mental breakdown. So I just don't look.
Unfortunately, I look probably more often than I should do.
Why do you do that to yourself?
But what I don't do is do anything about it.
Oh yes, that's simple. You can look, just don't touch.
Exactly.
Going down a bit of a.
It's a bit like feeling up the vegetables in the shopping aisle.
Yes, exactly. That's where I was thinking. Anyway, you've been listening. Oh, anything else? Anything else?
No,
any more?
Basically, don't be frightened by them. They are very approachable.
Okay.
They're very simple. They're very straightforward, and they make investing really simple. And of course, you can in all of them you can save regularly. So if you've got 50 quid a month or 100 quid a month, then that's a good discipline to have. Is to start putting money in there. So you have a direct debit which goes into it and buys a few more units in a fund or shares or whatever it may be.
This has been so helpful. Thank you, Mik.
Pleasure, as always.
You've been listening to SKINT.